and tell the customer what is the latest update or during this 14 days period of time. Okay, I hope that everyone can still have so-called this mood to work on this. Okay, so without further notice, right, today's session basically we won't drag too long. Basically, I try to make it as an hour time. Okay, actually, it's then the content is more than that, but I believe today we just have a short sessions, an hour times to finish. Okay, I just want to show you, okay, how we can using this online platform, right, to do some even some close up with a customer. Okay, and also Tech Titan today also will have some of the so-called this promotion package, okay, for those partners. Okay, whoever you already joined Ruijie or you may haven't joined Ruijie before, is today very first section for you. Yeah, okay, this is very good start for you to come in to look. Okay, what are the Ruijie solution can help. Okay, so this is the section about. Okay, so during the presentations, right, we do have a so-called this kind of the call open discussion or Q&A. Okay, so either you don't feel you want to open camera or voice out, you can type the message to the group chat there. So we will be answer your question as well. Okay, so stay tuned with me. Okay, maybe give an hour time here. Stay with me. Okay, don't more focus on these sections. That maybe help you to boost up your business. Maybe this is one of your alternative solutions for you. Okay, maybe to push your partner as well. Okay, so without further ado, we start the sections now. Okay. So make sure everyone can see my slide. I'm going to share my screen now. I hope my voice is clear. Okay, all right. So if no, please raise your hand. Okay, you let me know. All right. So I'm sharing the screen. So everyone can see my screen. If yes, you just type 1 in the chat group. Okay, give me some knowledge. All right. So today's section. All right. Thanks, Han. Okay. Thanks, everyone. All right. So today's section is talking about our Ruijie cloud again. Why? I believe for those you are now is what do you mean? Is already using the cloud as a service for your customer as well, right? There is some upgrade and improvement as well. Now we come to the latest 2.6 version already. All right. So today we will be going to recap again, right? What will be offers for this cloud. Okay. But nevertheless, okay, again, this cloud is one of the very good platform for you, right? No, for you to maybe have one of the platform for you to do some managed services, and also for you to so-called put options in the market. Okay, whereby you can get so-called more advantage, value, okay, we're using our solution. So that's why this is a 3 question I always ask my customer, even your partner like you, okay, is your company facing the business growth at the bottleneck? Yeah, I would say yes, as current situation, right? So how we can utilize, okay, how you can, Ruijie has one of the options for you, okay? So are your products selling at a low profit margin, okay? Do your customer complain about that Wi-Fi experience, okay? All these things is the question that we keep asking my partners and the customers, how the Ruijie can help, all right? So without further notice, just let you know, Ruijie actually is in last year's 2018 until 2019, we have more than 300% growth about our business. Okay, so that's why to tag along with us. Okay, to tag along with us, see that whether Ruijie is one of the product and the solution whereby we can so-called expand in the market together. All right. So today just want to share Ruijie actually is one of ICT solutions whereby we already expanded more than 50 countries. Okay, so you notice just we have more than 20 years in the market. Okay, we have started since 2000. Until now, it's more than 20 years. Okay, I believe some of your company is even older, but this company is growing fast. Okay, whereby our business model is very clear. The business expand is through the channel partners. That's why nowadays, until now, we have more than 250K certified partners. Okay, over the 50 countries. Okay, so now in Malaysia, right, we are working very closely with Tech Titan. Okay, with some of your value partners as well, that we want to do some business model whereby it's a win-win solutions to everyone. Okay, so this is the intention. Okay, so for those if you haven't know about Ruijie, right? Okay, yeah, last year that we have been so-called recognized by Gartner. Okay, so this is a very good so-called stepping stone in international market. Okay, whereby this is the hello, yes.
你係被動嘅，因為你嘅上邊嗰
Everyone, please mute your mic. Okay, sorry. So to avoid some interruptions. All right. Okay, let me continue. Okay. So for Ruijie himself, right, in the Gartner, right, this is the recognition that whereby in managing pattern of the wired and wireless LAN infrastructures. I believe everyone should know that in the market himself, we're talking about ICT networking, right? The market leaders, right, is the top three that you can see in the slide here. Okay, so Cisco, HPE, and Extreme is the latest. Last year has been squeezed into the leader quadrant. Okay, so and most of the vendor will be what? Not to say fall under niche player, you will be category into the niche player category. Okay, whereby right, all the players installed, right, Gartners will be writing some so-called what is that report, okay, or some so-called remarks that what is the strength and the weakness about the vendor, how they position themselves in the market, and what is their so-called result in the market. So that's why Ruijie will notice just in the middle. Okay, so what is the strength? Okay, this is very important. Everyone should know. Okay, yeah, Ruijie has a very aggressive pricing strategy. Okay, with a strong focus on a small and mid-sized business space. Okay, so the free Wi-Fi cloud solution is exclude the licensing cost, okay, regardless of the number of the device, and support management of the switches and router gateway as well. All right. So this is one of our so-called this kind of the I could say is one of the good move, okay, for Ruijie himself, right, to squeeze into the market with this Ruijie cloud solutions. All right. Okay, whereby you see that we are starting to expand and growing fast, okay, in the market. Okay, so this is one of the recognitions that from the market through partners. All right, so in China himself, I just give you some update. Okay, in 2019, right, talking about in China himself, right, for China enterprise market, Wi-Fi 6, right, we have been captured the #1. Okay, for this queue. Okay, 40% over the market share is selling. Okay, we are selling all these Wi-Fi 6 Wi-Fi, okay, products. Okay, we are the top. Okay, and the switches we are in the third. Okay, in China market as well. Okay, this is the latest report for your information. All right. So as I mentioned again, so we are the very fast growing company nowadays, okay, in the market. Okay, so basically you see that our whole group revenue growing from 2015 until 2019, right? We have more than 140%. Okay, whereby you notice that Ruijie himself really do have a committed and intention to expand, okay, so for the business in the international market, means that out of China, okay, whereby you notice just that within the 2018 and 19, just 1 year himself, right, we have more than 300% growth. Okay, so this is you see that how Ruijie have putting the resources and committed, okay, in the market himself. Okay, so why Ruijie have this kind of the strong base? Why? Because Ruijie himself, actually, we are the one of the manufacturing house. Okay, so you know that we have across the different kind of product lines, like switches, Wi-Fi routers, so many different products, right? They're owned by Ruijie himself. Okay, so until now, they never have a so-called intention to acquire, okay, third-party company to do integration. That's why we have our own R&D center. We have more than 6 R&D centers. Okay, so employee is more than nowadays 6,000 employees. Okay, include the worldwide members. Okay, and again, the business model is very clear. Okay, so we are go through this channel partner for the business expansion. Okay, whereby that's why disti and the value partner like you is very important for us. Okay, so nowadays that we have been across more than 50 countries. Okay, coverage for the Ruijie branding selling. All right. So in this year's, right, we would like to stress more. Okay, what is the solution that we would like to share with you? Okay, whereby maybe we can help you like really make the business growth and really easy to do. Okay, so first of all, I would like to introduce again Ruijie Cloud. Okay, so I believe this cloud, the word of the cloud is not so-called is common nowadays. I can say okay, everyone that is go through this kind of cloud service using this kind of managed cloud service. Okay, so Ruijie as such as a traditional this kind of ICT networking vendor, we also put the resources and investment into the cloud as well. So that's why you see here these 2 years that we are really committed to push the cloud until so-called this the market, okay, and make it more so-called more common, okay. So why is this Ruijie Cloud? Okay, what is the services we are offer? This is very important. I believe in the market itself, right? Okay, no matter how that customers that they have so many concern about cloud services. That's why the cloud services will be classified whether we call it as an enterprise grade or a typical this kind of the cloud you can be installed, okay, with this kind of typical software in your PC. So all this everything you can be built as a cloud service. Okay, so for Rujie himself, right, we have been so-called recognized as one of the enterprise grade. Okay, enterprise grade. Why? Okay, you notice here I put some of the 4 simple points segment here. Okay, first of all is like this cloud itself, right, they can cater for unlimited capacity. Okay, what do you mean? Just an example, you know that for those that you are using Ruijie Cloud itself, you can be use it as a managed so-called this kind of devices. Okay, so when the customer you ask you, okay, how many devices can be coded for the Ruijie Cloud itself? Okay, straight away that I can tell him that it's unlimited. Why? Because this is the cloud that we built for enterprise grade. Okay, so not only that, okay, the cloud itself not only the so-called this kind of the services as just for the device management, but we also included additional modules, right, with some of the enterprise features, okay, built in. Okay, built in, okay, in our cloud itself. Okay, and also for we really care, okay, about a partner, how you're going to support your customer using the solution as well. So that's why another good so-called this value is in the cloud itself. Is like we talking about easy maintenance. Okay, using the cloud that you can so-called easy to manage all the devices and your customer as well. Okay, so the cloud itself that we're talking about, we can support up to 4 nines availabilities in the market, whereby as long as you own the equipment, okay, you take along the equipment, go to anywhere in the worldwide, right? As long as there's internet access to connect to internet, you can access to our cloud. Okay, so this is the availability we have so-called committed. Okay, so not only that, okay, for the whatever so-called components, or you can say the devices that cloud managed devices that you can connect to the cloud, right? We have been certified by TOLI. Okay, what do you mean? Okay, TOLI is one of the third-party laboratory firms whereby they will be evaluate all this kind of the so-called equipment and device like Wi-Fi. Okay, they will test your performance. At the other times, right, they will be what? Okay, they will be so-called invited, right? Some of the third parties vendor as well, doing the comparison. Okay, so the report will be generated. Okay, for us. Okay, so the result we can't be amended. Okay, what do you mean? Okay, whether the result is good or bad, right? It depends on the vendor whether they want to publish. So this is the third-party platform we assign, whereby I Ruijie, right, to show you, okay, how committed that included the cloud service, Ruijie Cloud service, and the devices with the with guarantee with the performance, okay, and the reliability. All right, okay. So and this cloud is not new. Okay, for those you are the very first time to know this cloud, right? It's not new. Okay, we have been developed since 2014. I think now only 6 years back already. Okay, so and now that we have more than 2 million devices, okay, connected into the cloud. Okay, and more than 50 million users. Okay, we serve more than 50 million users connected to the cloud. Okay, and since nowadays we have more than 200K apps have been installed. Okay, and when we launch the cloud right now, until now, right, we have been covered more than 50 countries, and we are growing now. Okay, to expand the business as well. Okay, so we hope, okay, this is one of the one cloud solutions that we make the statement is that make your business very easy. Okay, so there's do consider that as you are the SI or you are the working on SME market, right? This is the right time you can so-called evaluate this product. Why? Because we are the only vendor offering the enterprise cloud, okay, for SME, okay, where we put the segment is called lifetime free. Okay, what do you mean lifetime free? Because everyone say everything is free. Okay, but we always say nothing is free. Okay, so do come with us, right? Okay, to show you, okay, what do you mean the lifetime free we are offer. Okay, so we review back what we have been seeing that so far from the customers. I believe everyone, you are the SI system integrator. Okay, you are the technicians, you are the boss, right? I believe serving the customer is the challenges for everyone should be. No, okay. Just take an example. This is the situation that it's not we purposely built this slide. It's something that is really is the real case that we are making it on, okay, from the customer. Okay, so this is one of the case that the SI selling some APs to customers get somehow that they get the complaint. Okay, then they don't know how to handle it based on this kind of the problem that happens. Okay, so they, because the SIs that they don't have any visibility about this kind of the network, so that's why they just ask the customer to restart the AP. That's all. So this is the things that is fit the customer will feel right very dissatisfied, okay, with the whatever that the support given, and the products they bought is not really so-called this kind of justified. All right. So okay, so for the customer's point of view and SI point of view, right, is sometimes it's not their so-called this kind of the concern, they do not support the customer. But as you know, okay, whatever product you carry, right, we do concern about the profit and margin as a boss, okay, and the investment about our so-called manpower, okay, also is all the concern. Like just within these 14 days, okay, no matter how we are the staff, right, the boss still need to pay us, okay, so this is compulsory. So for boss, how they feel, okay, so the business still running, but how we can run the business. So it's very important that how we can, right, using the what the solutions that really help us. Okay, without go on site customer, we also can serve the customer. So this is the very real case that now in current environments that how Ruijie Cloud is really help. Okay, really help you. Okay, to serve your customer as well. Okay, but nowadays, as you know, if let's say the SI is going to pursue the owner or the customer in SME market, upgrade to this kind of the better enterprise grade, do you be have this kind of budget? So these are the things the concern about nowadays. Like you know nowadays, hotel line, I believe nowadays everyone is what is starting to what, okay, worry, okay, because no business. Okay, so how are you going to move another half years later? Okay, so this is very important. You need to know the customer concern, the customer loss, whereby they will feel that, okay, the solutions that as long as it works, okay, but not expensive, is their concern already nowadays. All right. So I giving some of the questions here. Okay. First of all, okay. So why I want to so-called alert again, okay, highlight again why you still want to consider with Rujie or tag along with Rujie or tag along with Tech Titan together to move forward pushing Rujie solution in the market. Okay. First thing first, that something that we are giving some very good so-called offer. First thing is like MSRP. I know everyone is know. Okay, it's the list price. Okay, for us actually the list price we are not disclosed. Okay, for those partners you are now selling Rujie, you should know. Okay, so we are no disclose anything any so-called this kind of the partner pricing in the market itself. Okay, so that's why this is that the commitment we are here to protect the project profit margin. Okay, so and the other way around, I believe everyone should know. Okay, so for the vendors like you, SI, right? Okay, so you need a lot of this kind of the support to your customer as well. I believe this is very, very frequent things that you need to do the consideration, right? Okay, no matter how the investment is there already. Okay, but what if I'm telling you that, okay, as you tag along with Rujie itself, right, we can provide you, okay, a lot of this kind of tools. Okay, what do you mean? The tools, okay, to help you, okay, to improve the skill set and help your technician, okay, to solve the customer so-called this kind of the problem without invest, okay, without a lot of so-called this huge investment on your manpower. Okay, so this is the things that we can be a so-called offer as well. Okay, so the third will be what? Okay, if the vendor solution can greatly simplify the implementation by reducing the implementation time. Okay, this is the another so-called the good offer for those. Okay, you are in a so-called this really SME down to the earth market. Okay, the customer only buying 1 or 2 AP or 3 AP, you need to go on site. Okay, this kind of the method. Okay, how are you going to serve them with our solutions? So all these kind of 3 questions that I mentioned here is like we're talking about dollar and cent already. Okay, as a partner like you, that how are you going to so-called work on this one? I believe everyone that you are carrying the products, right? Not only evaluate the product, the solution, but also need to consider that how easy that this solution can be used and adopted by the your engineer, and how easy that they implement on the customer side as well. Okay, so no doubt, I think the branding itself is very important as well. Okay, so that's why today we are here, right? We just want to erect, right? Do come along with first step. Okay, if our solution is good, okay, how are we going to expand together? Okay, so this is the intention of the section here. All right. So we do do have the video, okay? For those that if you really want to know, right, how this Ruijie Cloud solutions, right, really can be applicable for your sector, okay, for your environments, right? Okay, do watch this video, okay? This video will be have 4 minutes, around duration 4 minutes. Okay, you can screenshot this page, or you can go to our website, okay, to see this Ruijie Cloud solution video. Okay, so we do what to say, upload to the YouTube as well. You can YouTube, you can search about this video as well. Okay, so this is the latest video we can see here. Okay, so as one page, I make the summary about the Ruijie Cloud solution. What is the Ruijie Cloud? Since until now, the few slides are talking about this Ruijie Cloud. Okay, so we are putting in this is one of the products. Okay, it's a one-stop solution for SME. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so we are talking about that. For Ruijie background, I maybe put some little bit background about Ruijie, the position in the market. Okay, for the last 5 years, that Ruijie never come into the SME market, or the we call small medium enterprise, small medium business market. Okay, never. Okay, but this 2 years, okay, Ruijie really put the resources and focus, and we are do a lot of the market research, okay, and doing some so-called customers evaluation and feedback, okay, to find out what is their problems, what is the solution they need, okay, and we will only come out with these solutions, okay. Another strategy is what, in order for one of the company, you want to step into the market that they never come before, right? Either you put something very outstanding, okay, very unique, that only you can disrupt the market, and also how we can attract the partner come along with us as well. Okay, so that's why when we build these solutions, right, we already have a lot of the so-called this kind of the research, okay, before we come out with this kind of solution. We are not the company that just because of market have some of the very hot product, we just come out another hot product to fight with them with the lower price. Okay, this can be done, but how? If let's say for the partner come along with us, you're talking about a profit margin, okay? So no point that Ruijie will following this kind of path. So that's why the intention about Ruijie himself, we come out this one-stop solutions, right, is for the small, medium enterprise, okay, small, medium enterprise sector, okay? So let's go through these 6 benefits. First of all, okay, we're using our Ruijie Cloud solutions, right? We don't need all the partner, okay, to invest, okay, the single cent about the cloud service. Okay, so that's why I mentioned the zero server installation. Okay, what I mean, the advantage will be the cost saving and time saving. Okay, you do need to maintain single, okay, servers or whatever so-called this kind of internet line or bandwidth to serve the customer using our Ruijie Cloud service. And even though we as a Ruijie himself, right, we also don't leverage all the localized distributor to host the server to support you as well. This one talking about the availability concern already. So that's why the entire Ruijie Cloud solution is hosted by Ruijie himself. Okay. So the second value benefit is we're talking about we built this mobile. Okay, I believe everyone's in this room. You should be install the Ruijie Cloud apps. Okay, for those not yet, please install now. Okay, and you can register using your own so-called ID. Okay, in this cloud itself. Okay, so with this cloud mobiles, right, we have invest $1 million for this mobile apps, but purposely to give you as a tool to serve you better. All right. Okay. One of the benefits is we talking about 3-minute fast provisioning. Okay. No need the IT skill set to go on site to do the deployment. So this is we make it one of the very unique points that very easy to do the implementation, okay, on site, okay, and doing some so-called this kind of support as well, okay. So this is a mobile dummy provisioning that we are offered, okay. On the other way around, actually, we provide a lot of the rich enterprise features, okay. As you know that Ruijie, all the while, as I mentioned, in China, we are doing enterprise solutions, okay. So then we are now have another division more focused on the SME. So that's why we have been selected, okay, some of the features we putting in this SME module as well, okay. So as you know, enterprise features, what do you mean? They'll be equal to licensing, okay, no matter how, okay. Why we need the licensing, okay, in the best practice in the market, okay. But because of this Ruijie Cloud solutions, okay, we are wiped out, okay, we totally wipe out additional costs, okay. I can say licensing costs, okay, or renewal costs or subscription costs in our cloud itself. Okay, so this is the committed that from Ruijie himself that putting the solution in. Okay, and also we provide a very easy UI. UI is mean the user interface for you to do some so-called support and so-called configure. Okay, so this is also a part of our so-called consideration that putting the value in the SME sector. Okay, so another wing here you will see here, right? Okay, I think operation maintenance is the one that for every SI, okay, should be a so-called one of the so-called very important pillar for you in the company itself. Okay, without operations and maintenance, right, you can't build your reputation. You can't, okay, even that have a good name, okay, support in the market or in your to your customers. So that's why it's very important that how you going to build this pillar, right? I believe this pillar also make the very headache for you. Like you need to maintain, you need to putting the money in. Okay, no matter got business, no business. Okay, the people is there. We need to maintain. Okay, this is the real, is a fact. Okay, so how we can so-called try to minimize okay, the TCO if you're using Ruijie solutions. Okay, the total cost ownership. Okay, so we provide additional module we call the cloud operation and maintenance module. Okay, so everything you can control on the cloud. Okay, we try to minimize. Okay, the remote support cost as well. Okay, so this is one of the beauty about the Ruijie cloud itself, right? The embedded this kind of the so-called this module, okay, whereby they can empower your this technical team. Okay, this dealer become very so-called professional and so-called to the customer. Okay, so this is very important module for you that if let's say you are be expanding to doing a lot of the managed services nowadays, this is a very good platform for you already, for you to start up, okay, using the Ruijie cloud apps. Okay, so last but not least will be, okay, from time to time, you know, all these kind of equipment that once you deploy on the customer side, right, no matter how, right, we call it preventive maintenance or some yearly maintenance, okay, or you need to do some tuning. This is you cannot run away. Okay, so no matter how, for those you know, like Wi-Fi example, I took the example here. Wi-Fi is the one that optimization is very important. Okay, so that's why we have also embedded this kind of tools in our cloud. Okay, so as you know, if you are the professional in enterprise, you are the professional in a certain kind of sector, you know this is the things that you need to invest more cost on for operation and support. Okay, but Ruijie itself, right, we already bundled in is the one of the solution in our SME Ruijie cloud, this kind of the platform itself. All right. So what we can sell and what the component in the Ruijie cloud itself. Okay, so this page that you can see, the doctor highlight up for the up-to-date components that we have been so-called supported in our Ruijie cloud itself. Okay, as the previous slide, I just mentioned to you that what is our Ruijie cloud services, okay, what we can offer, and the mobile app as well. Okay, nowadays we have Android and iOS. Okay, and the bottom three component is very important. Okay, is something is the component can be connected to the cloud to serve your customer, and there can be applicable for a lot of the sectors with the solutions, the enterprise features that we are embedded in our cloud service. All right. So the first one will be the cloud managed services features. Okay. So until now that you notice here, for those you tag along with us, right? You know 1920 series, 1960 series is a very hot product selling in the market now. Okay. 29 series, 57 series, 78 series, right? If you are in the enterprise market, right, now is a good news for you. Why? Because now all this is support in our cloud service. Okay, so what do you mean? Now even that our Ruijie clouds can be expand, okay, expand to certain kind of the market like the small canvas environment, okay, or this kind of the big organizations that you can using this kind of the switches, traces, layer 3 switches, full layer 3 switches, okay, can be managed by our cloud service as well. Okay, so despite we also support a lot of the enterprise features for all our switches and stuff. Okay. So for the cloud managed AP, okay, those are the models. Okay, today is not the class that we're going to one by one talking about the spec, but just have an overview. Okay, so for the APs, you notice here, so nowadays there's a plenty of the AP in the market. Okay, no matter how you do the comparison, $5, $10 difference is very huge already. Talking about 500, these are the AP project right now. Okay, so that's why in the AP itself, right, we do have the plenty of the different variants of the models. Okay. So later I will show you that how you can using our Ruijie app to show the details about all these kind of models. No worries. Okay. So the latest one, everyone should be in the market should know that Wi-Fi 6 is landed in the market. Okay, for last year. Since this year, we have been, you see, most of the vendor already have equipped ready with all this Wi-Fi 6 product already. Okay, that's mean what? you notice here nowadays, a lot of the projects, they will starting to have this Wi-Fi 6 spec. Okay, so you do study a lot. Okay, do pay more so-called time to study what is Wi-Fi 6. What is the benefits about Wi-Fi 6 compared to previous all these kind of the models, and if the and also different of the company that provide this Wi-Fi 6 technology. Okay, so Rujie himself, right? This is the Wi-Fi 6 certified model we're selling in available in Malaysia market. Okay, we call the RGAP840i. Okay, so they can up to extremes. Okay, the internal throughput up to 5 gig in terms of performance. Okay, so for Rujie himself, right, we do have some very good product where they can provide the high density user in some environment with very cost effective price. Okay, we call the 730L. Okay, the difference you'll be here, you notice here is right. All the models support dual band, but this one triple band. That's why we written here triple band. Okay, support 3 frequency, can cater for more user connected. Okay, it's a wave 2 product. That's why they can support a lot of the high streaming, high density, this kind of the environment. Okay, support even the 2 gig performance in terms of the AP install. Okay, so nevertheless, I think the all the model we available here. Okay, even though you notice here for the bottom here, you will notice why 11N is still selling yes, why? Because in the market itself, right, for those very entry level, this kind of business like motel, okay, this kind of hotel, small hotel, right, they still need Wi-Fi nowadays. This is become mandatory. Okay, some of the office, right. So we do selling all these kind of 11N products. So become what? Become the run rate product for you. Okay, so this kind of product, what do you mean? Actually, it's just talking the product itself. They have nothing much so-called this kind of value and unique anymore, because this is very old spec. But what is the value that you're using the Rujie, this kind of AP? You can support on the root cloud service. You can so-called enjoy a lot of the bundled value services utilize now this kind of AP. All right. So this is the value we are putting in, tag along with our cloud managed AP itself. Okay. So we still remain. We have the outdoor AP. Okay. So for your information, these two AP, I believe some of them already tried. Some of them we have the project to do point to point, very stable, very high performance compared to some of the maybe still less than 300 and below this kind of the point to points, right? The stability is there. Okay, but no doubt again, the market in point to point is huge in Malaysia as well. Okay, we have the partners and so-called this value subsidy, right? They're selling 2,000 of the point to points. Okay, this kind of market. Okay, so do take along with us, because coming soon in the Q2 will be launched a lot of the very new this very cost effective product, and we can say that it's a price performance product in the market itself. Okay, so the last component will be the security gateway. Okay, so for this gateway, okay, itself, right, we are really offer a very so-called this what you can attractive, okay, price performance features as well in the market. Okay, so I'm not sure whether you understand what it means the security gateway. It's not the firewall. Okay, so please, I need to put the statement. This is not to replace the firewall. In a certain kind of the customer, they need the firewall, the requirement. Okay, but it's the gateway to do the termination about the internet. Okay, whereby they just not like the typical single router doing netting, VPN, and routing, but they do come with some of the advanced features. Okay, we are putting in. Okay, like layer 7 TCI, deep packet inspection. Okay, these are the free layer 7 so-called features. Okay, so with this bundled module, right, customer can easily have a visibility about their network. Okay, so we come with 3 models. Okay, the first thing first, the entry level model is the EG210OP. So this is one of our hot selling products in the market. Why? Because this product itself, right, the sizing is very small. Okay, they look just like the size about the AP itself. Okay, this is the AP size itself. Okay, so and the box itself support PoE. Okay, what do you mean? You don't need additional switch to do the deployment on the branches side. Okay, so this is a very good value product. Okay, but for your information, why I keep putting this FREE here? Okay, it's really FREE. Okay, what do you mean? We don't need the additional subscription. Okay, for this kind of features built in the product itself. Okay, whereby Rujie will be keep up to date, maintain so-called this kind of database and the features itself in the box itself. Okay, so we have the 3 models. Okay, the first model they can support up to 300 users as a benchmark pricing. Okay, and 3250 support up to 2,000 users. Okay, and we also this year, okay, we putting in a new member. Okay, this can support more than 20,000 users. okay, whereby this is for this kind of small canvas and camping environment use. Okay, so we also bundle in our Ruijie cloud services. Okay, so you notice this years that we try to maintain that this Ruijie cloud S, right, will be made more competitive. Okay, more wider, so-called this market you can be explored. Okay, with the whole product solution that we be involved here. Okay, so do so-called download the app again. Okay, alert. Okay, why? Because in the app itself that we can provide a lot of the information sharing. Okay, throughout the apps, all these kind of products. Okay, so no matter how is it, okay, everyone also need to know that, okay, so how is the Ruijie cloud solution compared, okay, some solution in the market itself, okay, Ruijie not only the first that come out this kind of the total solution, okay, so first thing first that I think the IP is quite common, okay, that's why I giving you this kind of the product mapping chart for you to easily understand. Okay, map to map that what is the models you're selling. Maybe currently you have the customers that using Ubiquity or Ruckus, again, even other brands, right? We have been providing this kind of the product mapping, okay, comparison for you to understand more that how you're going to put for the GPU specs and stuff. Okay, so for more AP, okay, I just let you have some update here. Okay, why? Because the more AP is since last year that we have been have wave 1 now we have the wave 2 remain, okay, and we're also going to have release a new model called the AX soon as well. Okay, so the detail spec I won't run through now, but let's just let you know that, okay, the improvement there's an improvement here. Okay, notice in terms of the performance, and also notice IoT capability is implanted in to the AP itself. Okay, so and all this support on the Ruijie cloud solutions. Okay, so the gateway, as I mentioned just now, okay, so the gateway itself is the hot link to explore more about our gateway solutions, whereby they can support you with a very good price, okay, to solve your customer problem, okay, or doing some really good control about the customer's environment. Okay, so the best competitor, what I see in the market, most of them they using they call the MikroTik. Okay, so we just simply try to make this a comparison to let you to familiar. Okay, why? Because MikroTik is the one that very common and used in the market. Why? Because the price is very low. Easily you can get one MikroTik with minimum maybe $80 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, but what they can do, okay, so very important that you try to study more about our EG210 OP. So this is the advantage built in that in our Ruijie cloud solutions. Okay, so for switch model I won't go through in details, but yet to telling you that the positioning about the mapping is here. Okay, for those is our partner that's in last years or previous years, right? So this is the new product mapping that you can see. Okay, we have been upgraded to even the large canvas core. We can provide the models that bundled in our Ruijie cloud as well. Okay, for your information about these details. Okay. Okay, so on the product itself, right? Okay, proven enterprise functionality and performance. Okay, this is the one that Ruijie is committed in this SME market. Why we already mentioned this? Why? Because this is so important that in the market itself, right? Ruijie need to hear, can listen the partner like you. Okay, what the customer need in the market. Okay, what we can offer. Okay, this is not the final and the ultimate or will be permanent. Why? Because from time to time we will be given even more good, okay, this kind of offer in the market itself. So that's why this is more focused on enterprise, small medium business. This is the comparison between one of the brand new. Okay, just let you know that how we really do the commitment in the market to giving you more, okay, value there. Okay, I believe now for brand new, they do have this kind of cloud service as well, not only on premise controller anymore. Okay, so this is the thing we will keep update for you. But the intention, just let you know that, okay, Ruijie is the one that committed in this SME market. Okay, really come out the solutions that be very competitive. Okay, in terms of the price and performance as well. Okay, so that's why in the bottom here, the screenshot here, just let you know that how the trolley, okay, we assign the trolley to do all this kind of report for you. Okay, to let you to show you how confident that our products, okay, can be, okay, can be used in the customer side. Okay, this is the comparison between the two models that we are showing. Is like connected 32 clients and 100 clients. Okay, with the high streaming traffic running through the AP itself. Okay, this to evaluate by lacking time. Okay, we have been more than 90% better. You see this is different already. Okay. Okay, so in terms of the throughput, okay, and even when we're talking about the long distance throughput test, okay, and also the Wi-Fi roaming, all these features we know, and also you must know that it's the customer requirements that is we can't afford that have this kind of problems to happen. Why? Because the support team will be kept in quick. Then you need to put more investment on this. So this is thing all we have been tested and be written on the report and the paper. Okay, and this you can consider is one of the POC report so-called statement that you can show your customer. Okay, throughout these sections that like you talk to a customer using this Zoom. Okay, you can meet the customer using this kind of online conferencing, right? You can showing this kind of report to them. Okay, to prove to have a confidence. Okay, about our product as well. Okay, so for Ruijie Cloud itself, as I mentioned, that we are not new, okay, in the market, whereby worldwide that the customer keep growing. I believe in Malaysian market, we yet to update the latest so-called this what we say is like the reference site, okay, through our Disty or our Shopee as well. So this is just one showing you that we have been gained a lot of this kind of the customers, this kind of the confidence, satisfaction about our product. Yes. Everyone is with me? Okay, can I continue?
Okay.
Do stay with me. Okay, I still have another 15 minutes. I want to show so-called this kind of live demo if you like. All right. Okay. So this is the sections that I would like to share. Okay. The previous part is so important. It's like for those you are the new no Ruijie, right? So this is a summary, okay, about the Ruijie solution, cloud solution. But nevertheless, please follow us, join the Tech Titans and your own so-called subsidies, this kind of the partners that they can provide you more information. Okay. So from our Ruijie Clouds, right, we can experience the features through our Ruijie Cloud, but because by right, this section you'll be on site, okay, physically you can see and feel, okay. But now, okay, we also try, okay, we also try using this online platform, how we can utilize the online platform, right, to let you to feel as well, okay. So for now, right, everyone should be taking out a phone, okay. Maybe you now minimize your this Zoom app, okay. Open up your this Ruijie Cloud apps. For those you have been installed the Ruijie Cloud apps, okay. So I have done although you have seen my screen, right, you notice here I got another virtual phone here, okay. So this is the phone that I have been mirroring in my screen, okay. So it's a real one, it's not the it's not the video or the big one, okay. It's a real phone, okay. So this is the apps, okay. Please connect to Ruijie Cloud apps, okay. So this is the first page you can see, okay. For those it's the very first time, right, you can see this apps itself, okay. So for those you haven't logged in or registered, right, please go to this login and register for yourself, okay. Okay, there is no restriction as using your domain, company domain or your own email, okay, to register, okay. So let us run through what are the features, okay, we have been seen in our apps install, okay. Wait a minute, sir. Let me do some setting. Let me do some setting. Okay, never mind. So everyone should be able to see this. Okay, first thing first, okay, the mobile app itself, right, they can do some pre-sales job. Okay, what do you mean? First of refusal, like the sales, we're going to meet the customers. They want to promote some Ruijie solutions. Okay, by the way, that all the time you need to take along the pre-sales, take along the technicals, okay, to come into this project, so-called inquiry on requirements. Okay, but this apps itself can let you to feel that how easy that we can do the first refusal about this kind of customer requirement or not, okay? Like doing a boom, okay? I believe everyone, you know that doing a boom, you need to ask for the laptop or whatever to doing a boom sharing or whatever, okay? So for Ruijie itself, right, we are building this module we call the boom builder, okay? So everyone can go in to our this Ruijie Cloud apps. In the MY bottom here, click on the MY. Then you see here we have one of the module they call the BOM builder. Okay, so this BOM builder you click in. Okay, you click start. Okay, so we can allow you to select certain kind of the environment. Okay, like example now we go to the hotel. Okay, so for those you are the sales. Okay, you really don't know how to ask the customer requirement and really don't have any ideas how to do the budgetary of the customers. Right? Okay, you want to straight away do something. Okay, this is the one. Please enter the requirement. Okay, at the same time you don't need to show a customer, or you can just ask a customer. Okay, how many rooms, how many users, blah blah blah. Then you just key in accordingly. Okay, so all these things that we are putting some template for you. Okay, so when you key in, you just click the next button. Okay. Selecting the switch, right? They will giving some info, okay. For those that you want to learn more details, right? This is the uplink, layer 3 switch, network management for core, okay. So you click next, you putting the name, okay. This is hotel A, okay. Created, okay. So wait, my Wi-Fi is off. Okay, so putting the hotel name. Yeah, the page is not right, but wait for a while. Something problem like apps. Okay, never mind. Let me check again this one. Okay, so by right they will be showing you right the list of the equipment. Okay, what are the equipment they're showing you? Okay, they will showing something like this. Okay, the recommendation so-called this list. Okay, about the equipment. Okay, so let me check. I think we have the problem about the lights here. Let me check. Let me check before a while. Aaron, it's okay when you click on the create the BOM, you are able to showing the BOM list. Your side also got error, right? Yeah, everyone let me know. Okay, if let's say you got error, you just put type 1 in the chat room. I will check to help you to rectify this problems. Maybe in the module itself that we are doing something here. Okay, I'll let you know. Yeah, everyone should have the same problem. Okay, all right, no worry. So later, I will let you know the details here. Okay, no worry. Okay. So they should be able to show you something like this in our slide. Okay. So let me check here. All right. Here. Yeah. Okay. So you can sharing the BOM to our customer using the app itself. Okay. So let me check. If let's say that I can still can using the module to show you the VOE calculator. Let me check. Let me check. All right. So this BOM builder, the POE calculator. Okay. So let me check it still function well or not. Okay. If not, I let you know. This, yeah, they can't root the Ruijie device. Okay. I believe they are doing some update about the information. Okay. Never mind. Okay. I will be rectify this issue later. Never mind. You just review my slide. Okay. So using our BOM builder that the calculator, right? We can do some POE calculation about our switch. Okay. Easily to let the customer to know that you have the so-called discard which are the model to select, right? To ensure that the power enough to power up the devices. Okay. Not only the AP, talking about cameras and some of the POE power up device. Okay. So this is another module that we can use it. Okay. So you notice here, okay, in our Ruijie Cloud apps, right? There is one of the a module they call Rita. Okay, Rita is our iRobot. We call it Ruijie Intelligent Technical Assistant. Okay, Rita. Okay, okay. So when you click on the Rita, right? Okay, you can see that they will guide you to one of the page. Okay, you can do some FAQ. Okay, so this is the page about the Rita. Okay, so you can do some FAQ. Okay, try to connect again. Connect back. Okay, so this is our new support platform. For those that you already have existing customers, right? Okay, you can utilize this Rita for you. Okay, for what? Okay, for us the FAQ troubleshooting and resource index. Okay, what is the thing? You can try out some of the key names here. What we have do, like you want to know the comparison about some products, right? You just type better. Okay, better cut. Okay. So you notice here, they will show you some information here about the comparison about the products. Okay. So this is the Rita. You can answer all the quick questions. Okay, whereby you can minimize a lot of the customer response. Okay, like all this kind of information you want to know, like technical one. What is the detail password, factory default password, all these things, right? You ask, right? They will giving you all this kind of information. Okay, even though some of the configuration steps, okay, how you enable, how you so-called configure all these kind of the details. Okay, so all these things that all will be using this platform for you for the easy support. Okay, but some of the customers that they really so-called they want something like inspection. They want something like the quick response in the time that I don't want to wait. Okay, maybe the answer giving you is not the proper that should to the requirement. Okay, how? Okay, in bottom here you see here there is one of the button called the manual. Okay, so this manual means that when you click on the manual, right, you can type in your own company name, information here, so that when you click in, right, there will be what? There will be one of the so-called our internal support team will be serve you. They will communicate with you, okay, with chatting, okay. Just like you go to the Asia, this kind of the iRobot chatting, there's a customer service serve you. This is the same thing that we offer, okay. Okay, do they need to be subscribed with Ruijie, or do they need to be so-called this registered partner or what? Don't need, okay. This is the open platform that we can use it as a partner like you to serve your customers, okay. So this is the very good function. Okay, I saw someone say that the Boom Builder okay already. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay. So the Boom Builder, I just want you to fill it. Okay, you just go back to try it. Okay, how you can do the Boom. Okay, I think this I open again and let you see. This is the screen for those. If let's say you didn't have phone, didn't download the app. Start the Boom Hotel. Next. Okay, put the hotel in. All right. So
it's not on the screen. It's not on the screen.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So again, so you go to the Boom Builder, start, choose the hotel, select the information. Okay. So click next. Okay. So put the hotel name. Created. All right. So we have the project. So you just click in. Okay, so now, okay, they'll give you some of the summary here. Okay, based on your requirements that, okay, what is the recommended devices, okay, and what is the so-called switches they will need, okay, for this, okay. So this is not the ultimate one, but at least you are the sales, right? You're not the technical, at least you know something, okay, based on the customer requirement, okay. So this is the advantage that you're using this kind of the Boom Builder that you can giving some so-called this kind of the very fast response to a customer. Okay, what they need. Okay, same with the POE device. I try again. Okay, the POE calculator. Okay, start. Maybe we need to know that all the APs, right? We're giving you the minimum watt required. Okay, to power up the AP. Okay, this is not the POE watt required to power AP. What do you mean? Then not to say that the switch they come with the 5 watt, they can power up this AP. Okay, not to mean that there's this AP all support POE, but the workload is 5 watt. Please take note about this. Workload is 5 watt, 8 watt, 7.4 watt. Okay, this is the workload. Okay, power consumption. So you need to do some calculation here, and you can add some camera device and other whatever device. Okay, select the power and related powers, or add more devices. Okay, so when you do calculate, right, they will summarize. Okay, how many power you need, what is the recommended. Okay, at least you won't put wrong. Okay, put below the power wattage requirement. Okay, so this is for sales. Very good for sales to use it. Okay, try to utilize this app on this doing the put. Okay, to check if customer you do have this kind of concern. Okay, you can utilize this app to use. Okay. All right. So fast setup. So this is the one that I would like to share more about this fast setup. Okay. So the fast setup actually experience, right? We do have this Ruijie Cloud, right? We do have so-called these modules, right? Everyone, if you go to the project, okay. For those if you have devices where you see this summarized screen here. For those you don't have, you see everyone is 0. The screen shows 0. Okay. So when you click on the network, so you'll see all this is your customer, the project, okay, in the network itself. So when you click on one by one, you can see the details that how many devices are connected to this network itself. Okay, or is your customer's network itself. Okay, so we can simply add the device. Okay, we can add the device. Okay, so this is called a fast setup. We can add the device. Okay, so when you scan, the device will be added. Okay, so you can set. Okay, add to the network. Okay, so there here you will show we have the 2 devices. Okay, so we will show we have the 2 devices. Okay, so one device is off, never online. What do you mean? Why? Because I just scanned only just now. I just scanned the device only, but they will not connect to the online, so they will show online. This device is already connected, is online. So you click in, you can see the live. Okay, about the device MAC address, what is the IP, how many users connected. Okay, is the device, the connectivity is all the while is up. Okay, or they have a time that they have a downtime. All these things as you are the support, okay, you can trace, you can be showing to a customer as well. Okay, so this is very good, the information in live in your fingertips. Okay, you can see every details. Okay, even the device is restart or what they're doing, is that we do have the block for you. So this is something like that we inherit from our enterprise solutions that to these apps themselves. Okay, so we need some professionals, this kind of the record, okay, to prove to the customer as well. All right, so for this apps itself, right? Okay, what we want to showing here is like, right, we have a lot of the functionality, okay, in our so-called Ruijie Cloud app itself. Okay, one of them we call the PPSK, okay, whereby they're very useful and very easy and simplified for this kind of office use. Why? Because everyone know that using password to log in is nowadays is very so-called important. Okay, so without any security nowadays, right? We're talking about the network itself is open that to open up for any kind of the virus attack, so-called virus attack. Like nowadays we got the COVID-19 attack. Okay, so we do have the partners really pushing to some of the big group. Like this is one of the holding group, right? The entire group they're using our this Ruijie Cloud apps. Okay, fully using this one to do the authentication for their staff use. Okay, so we can import all the customers, so-called this kind of the device, the staff devices in our cloud. Okay, once you import it, right, they will automatically generate, okay, the Wi-Fi key. Okay, so when you generate the Wi-Fi key, right, so that's why once you key in the Wi-Fi key, okay, they will buy the devices, okay, to your to the Ruijie Cloud itself. Okay, so what I mean, okay, once they buy already, every time you come back to the same environment, you have the Wi-Fi, right? They will provide you, the so-called this seamless, okay, access to the network. Very good. Okay, why? Because talking about maintaining this kind of stuff is not easy. Go so-called quick and go is very fast movement. Okay, so that's why you want to maintain all this kind of the user login credentials, right? Not easy. So that's why with our this PPSK Ruijie Cloud, right, you can simply manage. Okay, with just one click, you can delete the user and add more users. Very easy to use. Okay, so for this one, actually, I can show you my Ruijie Cloud. Okay, how we can configure this. Okay, fast one. Okay, we type in, go to. I have the page here. Okay, Cloud Ruijie Networks. Okay, so how we log in? Okay, for those you are the new. Okay, just now, if let's say you have been registered using your mobile apps, right? Okay, This is the same ID, okay? But this one is a web page, okay? Using the browser to log in, okay? You just click the login. All right. So this is the first main page. You can see, okay? The first main page will be summarize all the details, AP information, okay? And the configuration, the statistic about the current usage, okay? How about the channels, the clients, access, okay? Wi-Fi client summary, top 10, whatever, blah, 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 they will be summarized for you, okay? But now we want to zoom into the details, okay? So you can go to the detailed customers, okay? Like today, we are doing this training example, okay? So we click in this one, they just show that the information reflect to this group only, okay? What do you mean? So this cloud install, we support multi-tenancy, okay? We support multi-tenancy to serve our different partners and become one of the very so-called this good platform. You are the SI to serve the partners. The partner is very happy that you are not sharing my information to others, the so-called this other platform, okay? Or sharing the same group to manage the devices, okay? It's all is independent, separated, okay? Okay. So like just now I mentioned the features PPSK, okay? How we configure? We just go to PPSK, okay? So add account, okay? So we just simply add a few accounts, like debit. T, okay. So we can add the account, okay. So in the cloud install, okay. Either you're using the Excel to import, okay. You can export the AD, all this kind of stuff name and import here also can be done, okay. So this is a simple ways that we can create by yourself, okay. So for this kind of the new stuff that we join in is a new stuff in your company. When the time you're doing orientations, right, you can be join their devices, okay, using this Wi-Fi key, okay. So once they are joining this Wi-Fi key, right, they will buy the device, okay. They will straight away buy the device, okay, to this Wi-Fi key, okay. So how we configure that using this kind of the SSID to buy to this PPSK? Very easy, okay. So you just go back to this network itself, okay. The network just I mentioned is the RCS training, okay. We have this, I already have a so-called this pre-configured the Office PPSK, okay. So in this Office PPSK here, we just log in here, we just choose the encryption mode to PPSK. Okay, and save. All right, so that's all. So now I try, okay, whether I use my phone can be connected or not, okay. So I try to disconnect it, from my current local, my unified, okay. So you see here in my screen here, there is one of the so-called this SSID called Office PPSK. Is it exactly the same that we have created? See, okay. So we are clicking here to join this, okay, to join this network, okay, called the Office PPSK. All right. Check Office PPSK. All right. So when you connected, right, they will ask for the password as usual, like you connected like the normal WPA password or like normal Wi-Fi router you are using. Okay. So now, what is the password which we enter? Okay. So this password is very unique to all the personnel. Okay. How? So we will go back to this PPSK, right? You see the Wi-Fi key here, right? I'll show you that how we're going to add. Okay. So we just copy this Wi-Fi key to this I type in D over now U 2P VF UQ. Okay, so we just click I don't want it to auto connect. Click connect. Okay, so so the phone, right, will be automatic associate the AP incorrect password again. Let me check again. Am I type wrongly? EU 2 VF UQ. Okay, So they have been connected to this Office PPSK. Okay, let us refresh this page. Okay, PPSK. Okay, now you notice. Okay, so this is the ID have been used. Okay, for this client. Okay, for this phone client, they have been connected for this phone. Okay, so with another additional phone you want to using this same key to connect, right? They will be denied. Okay, so this is how easy that you can using this PPSK. Okay, to so-called doing the authentications. Okay, so I believe if you have questions, right, just write out in our chat room. Later I will be have a section about to reply it. Okay, maybe my colleague will here to answer you as well. Okay, so another one I'd like to show you is let's say that you have a lot of customers that want to have a landing page. I believe this is very common nowadays. Using this Wi-Fi that you want to build the landing page. Okay, so this one nevertheless I want to show you very fast. Okay, so in our Ruijie Cloud itself, right, we support one of the module called the Creative Portal. Okay, so this Creative Portal is allow you to build your own portal. Okay, with whether it's template. Like this one is a hotel. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have many different kind of the login option. Okay, I just choose the simple one we call the voucher. Okay, so this is very good for the login options. Okay, so and you can have noticed here that in our right screen here there is a template show you. Okay, this template is that we have to make it design that easy for you to be so-called have a so-called this virtualized lah. Okay, like example what you type here like welcome to hotel 1, 3. Okay, they will instantly show you the preview here. Okay, so either it's a desktop view and a hotel view. Okay, so for this, okay, we can be typing this is the free Wi-Fi. Okay, and the condition. Okay, so this is the things that you can see here, right? Even though now I'm remotely using my online platform, I can easily share you with this showing you this kind of the demo as well. All right, okay, so we just click OK. All right, so you now here you see here I have been built 2 portal here. Okay, one is called the hotel voucher, one is called the hotel 1, 2, 3. Same is using the voucher code access. Okay, so we can buy this so-called this what we say is the hotel Creative Portal page to our SSID. Okay, so we go back to this training group. Okay, I have been predefined this called the hotel voucher here. Okay, so we click into this SSID, right? Okay, so this is the default page you can see. Okay, how we can turn on this SSID to map to this landing page. Okay, you just turn on the last button here. You see here got we say is the authentication AUTH. Okay, so turn on. Yeah, they will show you the Creative Portal page. Okay, so the Creative Portal page will show you the 2 options that I have been built. Okay, you can easily to select. Okay, you can build the multiple page to have a dynamic page for you as well. Okay, so I just select one of it. Okay, okay, okay. So that's all. So the page you already buy into this SSID. So we can click the step. Once you click the step, what do you mean? Okay, so the cloud itself you will be what? Sync all the config to the AP. So you can see the AP here, right? You'll see the status about the AP. This is synchronized. So when you click any functionality, right, they will sync to the AP with all the devices, all this kind of function config you have been synced. Okay, all the detail we will check here remotely. So let's say customer on the remote side, they say, hey, I still have the problem about the landing page, really can't load out from the Wi-Fi. Why? You can be easily checking all these kind of the details here as well. This is talking about the maintenance portion area. Okay, that one we can talk later about how we can utilize this platform to do the support and maintenance. Okay, okay. Now I'm showing you that we try to connect to this voucher. Okay, using my phone. Okay, now I connect back to my my unified SSID. So I connect to the voucher. All right. Okay. For some phone, right, they will prompt you. You see the bottom prompt message here. They will prompt you for what? Sign in is required. They only prompt you the page. Some of them say, why no page is pointing out? You need to click on it, then you only pointing out the picture. Some of them you auto redirect. Okay, it depends on the phone setting as well. All right. So you see this is the page that just now we have configured. Okay, so I show it to double confirm is it the correct one? Yeah, I am choosing this page. All right. So you see that this is the two page that just now I have been so-called configured using this template. They're showing you, and this is the page that's showing on the phone itself. All right. So now, okay, yeah. Now I can access already. What about the access code? Okay, what is the access code I need to key in? Okay, how we generate the access code? Okay, so all these things can be all done in our Ruijie Cloud platform. Okay, you notice here in the configuration here, you got one of the module called voucher. Okay, you just click on the voucher. Okay, click on the voucher. Okay, so with this voucher, right? Okay, you can be what? Adding a lot of the package. What do you mean the package? Okay, you know lah, when you access the internet, right? For sure that you subscribe the ISP package, they're giving you how many meg, how many quota, all these things, right? Same thing. Okay, we can do until this kind of the detail policy. Okay, so we can add the package like typing you are the VIP like this. I just showed the example here. The guest. Okay, the guest maybe I allow only one device. Okay. The access period may be only 2 hours, okay? Maybe you come for meeting or whatever, okay? Or maybe the guest only allow the hotel user is on the lobby, okay? They are not the so-called this kind of the stay user, okay? Stay guest, okay? So you can be accessed using this kind of the limit, set the 1 meg, 100 meg, okay? So we click OK. Okay, so this is the guest. So after we generate the package, right? We can use our print voucher to generate the code. Okay, like example, now I generate another 3. Not VIP, the guest. Okay, we print. So you can easily, they will prompt you to set, okay? Either you can direct print out the so-called the voucher code for them, okay? So they will print out this list for you, okay? So in my list here, you notice here, okay, we have generate all these guest list here, okay? So means that what? This is the guest list that they're not activate yet. You notice here some of the voucher ticket already activated, okay, expired already, okay. So now we try to access using this new code, okay, using our phone, okay, we log in back to our phone, okay. So if I simply type everything, what happened? We see, okay, voucher is not correct, okay. So we just use the actual code here. So you see the code here is the GAJAWC. All right, so we just log in. Okay, so they will point you the page is successful, is connected. Okay, so let us try to refresh this page. See, is it they use this? Yeah, see, so the first voucher is already up, it's already used. Okay, 1 device. They allow only 100 meg. Okay, and 1 meg throughput. Okay, now we try to test the speed test whether we can get the 1 meg. Really that the policy is enforced or not. Okay, so we try to using the speed test to test out. Okay, so this is the upload and there's a download, okay, as well. So the limitation is what, please do remind the policy we enforce is on the Wi-Fi access level. It's not on the gateway, So this is important that you need to know the customer requirements. Okay, the enforcement whether you need to be on the gateway, on the access, on the Wi-Fi access layer. Okay, this is we are enforced on the Wi-Fi access layer. So you see that I do need additional gateway or whatever. I can also do the same kind of policy. Okay. So this is the result. You can see that almost the 1 meg we have to the cap. Okay, for this device. Okay, itself that have been connected. Okay. So this is the preview. Okay, so you see that how easy that we can using this Ruijie Cloud apps to build the Wi-Fi, build the landing page. Okay, even that we can talking about using some control authentications on our customers' so-called premise. Just imagine now. Okay, if let's say you are my customers is remote site. Okay, maybe we can do more. Like example, if let's say currently in your home you got one AP, send with me the AP, right? You give me your the AP what do you say, the AP serial number. I can add into the same group this one. Instantly you can test, okay, this so-called SSID in your on your remote site. I mean on your place at your home as well. So this is the thing we can let customer feel as well. Okay, if let's say the customer want to do until this certain extent, we can let him to feel on the spot as well. Okay, so this is the thing we can do. Okay, to show the customers that on this online training as well. All right. Okay, so I believe I have been run over the times. Okay, so this is the overview about the solutions that we want to share. Okay, nevertheless, this is not only the 2-3 solutions talking about the Wi-Fi features. They have more. Okay, but today I just let you to glance through all these kind of details, show a few demos here. So last but not least, will be I'm going to showing you something. It's like, okay, some reference. Okay, some reference. Okay, what reference? This is one of a. Wait, I want to choose the reference type. Stay to me. Sorry, I'm running out. This is already shown. Yeah, here. This is one of our partner. He is in Indonesia. We call the Max Plus. They're doing a lot of the managed services. It's a managed services provider. Okay, they're just using our Ruijie Cloud apps to manage. They have more than 96 customers and more than 1,000 devices is managed through this Ruijie Cloud apps itself. Okay, what it means that when you log on to this app itself, they can easily to manage all their customers using this phone itself. Okay, so that's why even though their support team is very less, so-called this kind of number of the staff, but they manage to manage so many customers. Okay, with just a fingertips. Okay, so this is a very good example that will show that there is no border so-called for this Ruijie Cloud app to manage, okay, how many customers you need, okay, in our Ruijie Cloud apps itself. Okay. Okay. So besides, this is one of the hotel is we won it last year for in Macau Casino Hotel. It's called the Aumen Pujing Lisbao. Okay. There are more than 900 okay this kind of the guest room, all using our wall IP to install on site using this Ruijie Cloud apps to manage. Okay, and also you notice here they're using the Rujie to offer the authentication. Like just like I mentioned to you, the landing page not only can forcing to on pointing I mean that terminate at the Wi-Fi level, you also can be using our Rujie as well. Okay, this is a 2-layer that we can be option for you as well. Okay. Okay. So for your information, it's like, okay, you notice here, Ruijie Cloud himself, right? Not only the platform that serves only for technical support or certain level, but you notice here, instead of the pre-sales cycle and installation cycle, even maintenance cycle, right? We do have the total solutions that help you as a tools to help you to maintain, okay, to support your customer as well. Okay, so this is the app itself. Okay, and I mentioned, okay, our solution is a solution based, okay, based on the solution to develop our product. Okay, so this is the common sectors that you can use our Ruijie Cloud apps to push in. Okay, maybe you are very so-called focused on hospitality. Yes. Okay. For information, our Ruijie Cloud app, we do have this open API, open platform. Okay, to do some so-called some minor integration. Whatever this kind of the so-called like the voucher integration to some pool system. Okay, all these kind of the details that we can share. Okay, so but nevertheless, this is based on project based. We need to discuss before we open up the API as well. Okay, so retail chains, more office applications, or some of them we're talking about like the ELE project, more on selling the switches one. Okay, so Ruijie Cloud also have the function to support. Why we say that? Okay, so because our Ruijie Cloud apps, right? Just now I just showing you only can showing you the monitoring only the Wi-Fi. Okay, so let me show you that the switches. Okay, what is the extent that the switches we can be monitored? Okay, let me log in to our account to show you the live demo here. Okay, I try to log into the cloud, Ruijie Cloud first. Okay, so this is one of our demo sites that you can see that this is the total overview about the topology. You can see we have the UG gateway, we have the switches and the AP as well. Okay, so this is the overview. You see that they're using this Ruijie Cloud to manage the network itself. Okay, so when you click into the switches, okay, so the switches side here, you notice here, so this is the direct, you just like remote to the switch to see console, okay, to see the detail here. Okay, so we have been upgraded our version, okay, to support that, even though the switches, all the detail ports we can see, okay, on the details, whether up or on, okay, verify with customer, hey, is it connected or not? They said they're connected, but actually it's not. So that's why the AP is not up. So you can see everything in details, okay, to support your customer remotely, okay. So you can click into the port list. This is some of the advanced features we have been so-called upgraded in our Ruijie Cloud apps, okay. So you notice here, we can show you all the details, port, okay, with whether the port you're using power, okay, 2 watt here, you see, using power or not power, that what is the uplink bandwidth or stream, okay. You can click in directly to the port. So we can do the reboot, okay, just using the phone itself remotely, okay, using this one to do the reboot as well, okay. So this is a function that some of them we have been using so-called using our Ruijie Cloud apps to support, okay. But for information, for sure, in our cloud service, even more details that we can see, okay. So that's why, please, okay, do consider that. Let's say that you don't have switch, right? You do consider to buy some demo kit to try it out. Okay, this one is very good experience. Okay, okay. For the EG, you notice here that we can click into the EG. Okay, so the EG itself, that you notice we can see a lot of the details, that the typical information for sure. But the one I want to show you is like this is the application control. Okay, we can see the detail top 10 applications. What are the so-called the remote side, the customers, okay, their own branches or whatever, okay, they want to have a visibility about the traffic, okay, about the so-called this user behavior. They can see a lot of the details like this. They have a lot of the P2P download, okay. They show you the top 10, okay, and also the user, okay. If the user, you already put the static binding with the name, or you integrate, okay, doing some of the so-called this AAA, yes. So you can see the name here, okay, the detail name here. All right, okay. So this is the using the remote phone that we can easily using it to support our customer as well. All right. Okay. So actually from time to time, for those, if let's say you are very new, okay, we are very new in some sector, maybe I say, hey, I'm just doing the cabling only, but because of the current situation, I want to explore more business using Ruijie Cloud solution. Yes. Okay, we will be assist you. Tech Titan will be have this kind of guideline for you. How we're going to build the network. Okay, this is the things that with the tools and the so-called this kind of the solutions that we will assist you as well. Okay, we are giving you all this kind of typical setup. Okay, how the typical model. Okay, what is the challenges and the solution we can provide for different kind of sectors. Okay, and you notice here, compare the previous slide, right? This is the eco hotel. So that's why the proposed solution and the models, right, is something like another layer entry level compared with just now the models, just now the proposed high-end models. Okay, we will give you this kind of the suggestion as well. Okay, so this is the things that we have been completely okay, said that it's a system. If let's say you feel that Ruijie Cloud solution is workable, okay, it's really good that for you to expand the business, the sector you've never been, yes, do come with us and learn from us the step 1, 2, 3, yeah, to follow our system, how we can start the business using the Ruijie solutions. Okay, all this we have already this kind of the so-called this kind of template and platform for you as well. Okay, so we added the University and shopping mall as well. Okay, all this we come with the chases as well. Okay, with the biggest box as well. All right. So cameras, okay, IP surveillance. All right. Okay. So sorry that I have overrun a bit. Okay, 30 minutes now. Okay. Sorry, I think it's a lunchtime for everyone. Sorry that I'm very sorry for you guys, because this is the very first sections that we try out, and by right should be the duration may be we need 2 hours time zone. Okay, because of this one we make it squeeze and sauce. Okay. So for those you, let's say you have your Ruijie Cloud apps, right? Do scan this using your own phone. Why? Because when you scan already, so using your phone, right? Okay, then you maybe Tech Titan you give you some so-called extra this kind of the we call it promotion. Okay, so just log in already. Okay, click on the workshop attendance. Okay, this one you can scan. You can scan. Okay, or you can type the code. Okay, type the code. Okay, scan in, type the code. Okay, join the workshop. Okay, when you join, right? Okay, so they will prompt you this page, surprise for you. I know. For those actually, if you invited, okay, if you have been invited to join this course, right? Actually, giving some reward for you. Okay, so what do you mean? First thing first, you are the first very new registered partner, right? we're still giving the free AP. Okay, bring the free AP. This is the AP 210. So you need to follow this step to finish the survey. Okay, you finish the survey and click the next and complete this workshop, this kind of the review. All right. So I hope you will be enjoying these sections. Again, won't bother you. Okay, maybe during this time that you will feel that you want to learn more about how to using this online platform to share with your customer. Okay, do PM us. Okay, we will help you how you do this so-called section for your customer or even though for your partner if you are the sub-D, okay, you are the SI. Okay, so I think David, that's all for this section. Okay, so thank you. All right, I pass back to David. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Evan. I hope that this presentation find to help all the partners and also sub-D to do more sales in this crisis time. Okay, allow me to share some presentation, a quick one, just 2 minutes will do. Okay, never mind, it's all right. Okay, for everyone, I can see here. Tony, I cannot share my screen. Evan, I cannot share my screen.
I hope everyone has screenshot the QR code. So I have been off my screen. So let me check. Is it David, the one who posts the? Let me check. I think you need Tony to give you the privilege.
It's okay already. I can share now. I click now. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Thank you for participating. As you can see here, so for those new partners, right? Please download the Ruijie apps and do accept the register as our register partner. And for those new one, you will get a free IP. Okay, so these are the steps just now that Evan has shown you. So that for information that you can see here, this one, after you join, right, and fill up all the information there. Please remember to allow the apps to use your GPS. That means your location. Yeah. If not, it won't let you go through. Okay. Then after that, you'll come the final page. This one. Finish the final step to buying the free AP. Okay. This one, right? You just leave it blank first until you receive the free AP from us or from the sub-D. Okay. And okay. And on top of that, this one, each attendee, right, you'll be allowed to receive a 200 ringgit discount coupon on your first PO. All right. And also, and the PO must amount at least above 1,700 ringgit. Okay. For this, right, please talk to your respective salesperson to get more info on this one. Okay. Any question? Okay. And okay, for the e-coupon, right, the promo will run until only end of June. And all our workshop via e-platform will be until the end of April until further notice. Okay. Thank you. Just a minute.
Okay, everyone, everyone, you have any questions, you can raise up here, or you feel you can PM Tech Titan, the representative sales representative. All right.
Yeah. Right. All right. Then, if without further ado, thank you very much for attending this one. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you for joining. See you. Bye.
Evan.
Yes.
Okay. For those that ask all the questions on the chat group, right? So, who from your side will answer them, or we still leave this chat?
Sorry. I
Yeah.
missed. I forgot already. Just now you should remind. Okay, let me check first.
all the question already.
I think all the question has been replied from our side, from Accent as well.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Axon, and Lex. Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, David.
Yes.
You can share the slides to the partners who attend our workshop. Okay.
Sorry, again, I can't hear you.
I mean, you may share our presentation slides to our partners.
No problem. I will get from Tony, then I'll share with them. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, bye.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for attending our workshop. Thanks.
Thank you. Welcome.
Please take care of yourself and your family. Stay safe at home.
Okay. Okay. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Okay, bye.
Bye.